everybody. Hello, Mike. Kelly Lewis. Sorry, Kelly, it's just me tonight, hon. But you're more than likely. You're more than likely to hang out. You're more than allowed to hang out. Hello, Edna. How you doing, dear? Raymond, what's up? Oh, sorry. Autocorrect is cool. We all know. We all know how that works. I can't name the cryptid or the pick was. Oh, it's just my pick is just a dragon. Hello. How are you, Kelly? Welcome, Miss Lewis. So how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody staying warm? We're going to start slowly. We're warming up next week. One more cold spell, and then we'll be good. And Mike, I don't have my chair handy. I'm sitting on it, so you don't have to worry about getting hit. I don't want to use the wood one behind me. That hurts too much. So everybody good? Hope everybody's coming in, staying warm, chilling out. I know some of you got snow. Some of us got the dusting. Some people didn't get nothing but rain and nasty storms. So people down south got nailed for a little bit. Pop's doing good. He's doing fine. Yeah, he just had some things he needed to look at. He had, melanoma a while back, and they just kind of keep an eye on things. He had some on his head. So, but he's good. Thank gosh. They do they're going to do a body check in April. No big deal. But he don't care. Bless his heart. I can take it. I'm a little sore. Getting jumped by the buddy kids. Oh, yeah. The little ones, especially the boys that watch wrestling. I dealt with a little brother like that, man. He was into wrestling big time. Him and Dad. Good old Pop was, and still watches wrestling. I don't know if he's in there watching now. I think he's in his bed now. I think he gave wrestling a break tonight. Yeah, they were big time wrestling fans. We went. Well, he grew up with wrestlers. Dad did. Pop did. Yeah. He knows them all. Well, back in the day. Not too many of the new ones. He makes fun of them. He calls it the longest running soap opera in history. Wrestling. And it is, really. It's the longest running soap opera there ever was. With its ups and downs and some sad stories too. But I'm just hanging out. You have to forgive the pauses. I think I did have, or am hanging around with some laryngitis. I'm still having issues. But then again, I have other issues, so it doesn't help. This is going to be a pretty casual night. I'll probably get off at midnight. And I haven't watched any newer. No, he does. It's on now Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Then a break Thursday, then Friday. And I think sometimes it's on Saturday. So he doesn't have it like really Saturday, Sunday, and Thursday. I never watched soap operas, but I love wrestling. Well, you've been watching a soap opera because that's basically what it is. If you think about it, it's got every element of a soap opera you can ask for in wrestling, plus the wrestling. He says it's mostly talk now. My youngest was number 2 in the rest. Oh, and that wrestling, regular wrestling. Yeah, I had a friend that was a wrestler in high school. We always made fun of him. Poor guy. He was one of my best friends. I used to call him Little Monk. In fact, he's the one that saw the werewolf with us and freaked out. A little bald spot. As he got older, he got a little bald spot in the back of his head. He did. He was a short, little, stocky guy. Little monk. He hated it. Hello, Mr. Halstead. How are you today? I hope you're having a good evening, sir. And yes, I've had my waffle sandwich today, so you don't have to worry about that. Cindy Lee tried to give me one. I told him, I said, I don't mind the hamburger buns, but I prefer waffles. Take off those hamburger bugs and put it between two waffles. You got it. I know you have, Mike. You need to write that story down and send it to Cindy and Kelly. I'm bad tonight. To Gemma. I have like 50 names in my head right now because I'm thinking of all kinds of people at the moment. Got my daughter in my mind. I got a friend that's kind of hurting right now. Got one of my daughters that's doing she's doing good. It could be better, but I'm happy she's where she's at now. But yeah, I got a lot of people in my head right now, so that's why I'm kind of tame tonight. There's a lot of people bouncing around my head tonight. But I hope everybody's good. Yeah, he does. All of them do. I think they've all seen something here. I think everybody here has seen something. I think Edna, I think she's going to use your story. I'm sure Mark sees things too. I'm sure I know he has seen his share of stuff. But yeah, I always like good werewolf stories. And I'm pretty sure that's what we saw. We didn't see a dog man or anything like that. There's Vixen. How you doing, hon? I hope you're well and staying warm. I hope you are. And thanks for the bacon. Yeah, this was definitely somebody who had transferred. And I don't know if you'd call him Skinwalker, but it was definitely a werewolf. And she looked sad and in despair. And I know it was a female. I need to chat with Gemma face to face. Oh, you do? Well, I will let her know. She's had to deal with the kid for the last few days, so she's a little exhausted. But yeah, I will let her know. In fact, I'll write that down right now for you, Edna. Hold on. I'm going to disappear here for a second. Grab my clipboard. Hold on, sweetie, and I'll write that down for you. Now I'm a secretary. I've always been her secretary. I don't mind it. 1 second here. I write this down. Gotcha, Edna. Sorry about that, folks. I want to write that down so I don't forget. I got a big old clipboard right here. A lot of stuff. Hi, Emmy. How you doing, hon? I hope you're well. And now don't forget, she is doing Oracles Friday night at 7:15. Same batch Gemma time and bat. See what I mean? I just got so much in my head right now. Speaking of kid, when we playing Fortnite, hey, just let me know, Mike. Seriously, I'll give you my on Messenger. I'll send you my thing from PlayStation, so you know who I am. And it's the same as Fortnite. So I was playing with Little Man for a little bit today. I try to give her at least a half hour or so freedom. So, and it's fun for me. I hope you're good, Emmy. Welcome. I'm glad to see you tonight. I haven't been hesitant to get a full read. Oh, yeah. I haven't been. I've been hesitant to get a full reading. Ooh. Okay, I will let her know, Edna. Speaking of the kid, yeah. I'll send you my stuff in the Messenger, and I'll let you know when I'm on, or you can just check. You can always tell. I don't hide the fact that I'm on. Just during the day, it's hard. So a lot of times it's night. I try to play with him right before I make dinner. That gives her a little time to do whatever she needs to do. I do it just for him. It gives me a little bit of a break too. He's so bossy. That's why I call him a little boss man. But he's fun to hang with. Definitely got on. It's there. I wear them as much as I can, except when I'm working and cleaning. I don't wear anything because I just get into it. So I don't want to trash them or anything. I want to ask her about playing with my friend's daughter. She about his age and pretty good. He's getting there. He's more still in that I want to get on there and just play stage, but he's getting there. Yeah. Okay, Mike. I'll let everybody know. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Everybody's here. Good. It's good to see everybody. We're just gonna hang unless somebody's got something they would like to talk about. I'm just chilling tonight. Like I said, I'm gonna pop off at midnight because I do have a lot on my mind. I got a few things I got to take care of, some people I need to check on, and all that good stuff. I'm just fine, Ghost. Just laying here listening and keeping my eyes on my 6 pet rats. They love to get into things. Oh, fun. Rats. Hey, no good pets, actually. Chris Jarvis milks gerbils and hamsters for a living. You know, Chris, that will never go away. I'm glad to see you. And we've been thinking about you, Fixin'. I hadn't seen you for a while. I hope everything's good here. It's awesome to see everybody. Like I said, if anybody's got anything they saw this week or something, it's been pretty quiet. I bet the weather's been cold, so I haven't been going very far, and I've been literally running in and out. But yeah, they are very smart, and the rats are very smart. You know, people don't realize animals, period, are a lot smarter than they give them credit. Yeah, I got my waffle sandwiches, Mark. Thank you. Yeah, I ate good today, so I'm not going to complain. Did you see my question? I think I did answer it. Where you at, Raymond? I'm looking for it, Raymond. Did I pass it? I'm looking, Raymond. Hey, Mr. Roger Blair, how you doing? Hold on one second. I'm looking for Raymond's question. You were talking about the picture, Raymond? I think that's what I asked. Were you talking about the picture? The picture behind me here, this one? Is that the one you were talking about? It's not far up. Is that the one? Is that what you were talking about, cryptid? Is that what you were talking about? Is that the right question? Hello, Lulu Bell. How are you? Gosh, it's good to see everybody. Is that what you were asking? What was the thing behind me? I've had rats all my life. Love the little troublemakers. They are troublemakers. No, I asked if you had a YouTube channel. Oh no, I don't. I probably was going to, and I thought about actually starting one after getting used to doing this with Gemma. But I decided that I just have too much fun with Gemma, and I stream 2 nights a week and with her, and yeah, I have fun. So I'm just hanging in. I'm just going to stay here, and then we're going to do some stuff on Rumble once I get it rocking. I'm still trying to figure out some things. You have to do some things so right before you actually start to stream, and I'm just trying to figure out. You have to have like a little promo or something. It's got to pay for 120 seconds, and I want to do something kind of cool, but that will go with everything that we do, and then we'll go from there. What's wrong? What's wrong, Lulu Bill? You sound poorly. Should be poorly. Excuse me. Like I said, I had a pretty good dinner. It's still hanging with me. Yeah, Lulu Bill. We don't want no sad people in here. Cheer up. We're still worried about Pammy. Nobody's heard from Pammy. I never got a chance to ask Gemma if she had a chance to talk to her. So I kind of hope she pops in. Andrew, what's up, sir? How you doing, man? How you doing out there on the road? Getting that weather, aren't you? And that damn cold, huh? I need a hugs. Got a sore throat and an ear. Oh, I get earaches all the time. Yeah, Pammy Smith was in here last Wednesday, and she wasn't doing too good. A little stressed out. A little worried about her. Trying to calm her down. Pam was in Gemma's readings video last week. She was. That's right. She was, wasn't she? Duh. She didn't say much, did she? I don't think. I'll have to go back and look because I don't remember that, Chris. But I will go back and look because I thought we brought her up and she stayed. She came in. I don't know. I can't remember if she came in and left, or I'll have to go back and look. Thank you, Chris, for reminding me. I've missed most of it so far. Oh, good, Andrew. You're still dealing with the cold, though, aren't you? Or are you down south? Did you get lucky and get to go down? Well, it was cold down there, too, so. Oh, no, hope you didn't get the plague going through if you have fever. Yeah, don't blame me, Edna. She didn't get it from me. I saw Pammy on Bigfoot, Michigan, Rob yesterday. Okay, good. That's good news. At least somebody saw her. That's all that matters. That, and I was busy last couple of days trying to take care of things. Had to go talk to people yesterday, a friend yesterday. And I kind of bummed out we didn't get to do Tuesday talk, but, she's stuck with the kid. It's hard to do with the kid. He's a handful. I've known Pammy for a long time. Well, so have I. I think we all met about the same time. And she was in with us in the other rooms. Was in Texas. It was freezing. I'm now in Southern California. I hope that's a little better. And then it's affecting my teeth. Yeah, it will bug you, senseless. Man, this chat is flying. I don't know. I'm going with my lately faithful time. I've dropped my phone. Dude, you got to stop dropping your phone. Man, and Ann Palmer don't pop in. Ann pops in every so often. I mean, Pam does. I haven't seen Ann for a while. She'll pop in out of the blue every so often. That is true. Man, you guys are flying. I can't keep up. Okay, you guys are cruising, man. When I saw her name, that's who Gemma was talking about. Yep. Wow, this chat is fun. I love it. Andrew, I'm guessing I'm having. That's great. That's what it's for. Go ahead and talk, guys. That's what it's all about. Say hi to each other. I'll just do my best to keep up with you guys. I'm loving this. Enjoy yourselves. Like I said, there are times I could literally sit here and just let you guys talk. Yeah, and then I will let her know about you, and I will let her know about Mike too. I gotta slide in this conversation somewhere. Oh, you were in the hospital again. These are trying to. What for this time, Edna? Blood pressure again? I'm telling you, they won't change the meds. Or are you pushing yourself a little harder than you say you are? But I'm betting it's meds. I've been in Effingham, Illinois, fuel top. There was the Walmart, D.C., in Arley, Illinois. I drew position Mike. Oh, there you go. Yes, Edna, come on. Catch him up. Nope, not yet. I'm waiting. I may watch it tonight. I may watch it tomorrow. Giles just asked, my son just asked me the same question, Chris. I've just been hanging on to it because I know it's the final episode until we get another one. So I've just been kind of savoring it. I'll watch it probably within the next 24 hours. But lately I've been busy. I've got a lot going on. Yes, Mark, there was not much we can do. Sorry. She had the kid and I was with Pop. I literally would have walked in probably about a half hour before we were supposed to start. But yeah, she just had the kid and it was just easier for both of us to let it slide this time. It's just one of those crazy Tuesdays, I guess. It's 3:30. It's 3:20 a.m. I'm enjoying a cup of tea. There you go. And a couple of painkillers as well. Little Bell, be careful. More here. Don't stay up too much longer. You need your rest if you're feeling it. But then again, it's hard to sleep when you're feeling it too. They won't change the meds. Getting a second opinion. Always good to get a second opinion. And believe me, everything I've ever done, I've gotten second and third and fourth opinions. Believe me, I'm a Virgo. That's what we do. We check everything. We look at every detail. Come here, Edna, for some needed spankings. Oh, he'll whip you back in shape. Now I take a 3 minute. There you go. Trying to keep up with you, but man, but you're a big guy, aren't you, Andrew? But that would do good. They wanted your body to watch. I watched them all. I still watching Reacher. I loved Reacher. In fact, I'm kind of rewatching the last 3 episodes. Evening Ghost. Hey, Jules, how you doing? My docs do the same, even though I know it works. What works? Yeah, they try to tell you what you're doing, but it's your body. You know better than anybody. Just remember that. I don't adjust. I rebel. I'm the same way, believe me. But I do. I go get opinions. If you're not liking what you're hearing, go get another opinion. Got a temperature as well. Won't be sleeping much. Yeah, we'll finally break. But yeah, I get earache so bad they just kind of. I get them in my right ear all the time, and it's just horrible because it's like the whole right side of my body pays for it. Jimbles and Samantha. Got a temperature as well. Hi, and there used to be a pharmacist, just not. Yeah, I know that story. In my heyday, I was fit to be tied on Sunday. Telling you, Edna, don't be afraid to stand up. You know your body better than anybody. You know, if you don't like what you're hearing, get a second opinion, get a third opinion. Josie, I figured that you were afraid of freezing your tail. Oh, heck no. I'm an ice dragon, too. I go both ways, fire and ice. Not only can I blow flames, I can blow ice cubes, too. I love the cold, actually. Just my body doesn't anymore. You know, Tennille got all that snow down there. Lotus got all that snow down there. I was kind of bummed. My brother lives down there, too. I'd have been sledding all day. And Vixen Doe said something earlier, and I missed it, I think. She's saying hi. Yeah, it was Dragon. What kind of necklace are you wearing? Okay, this is something that Gemma got me. I call it a dragon, so it's like a dragon stone. It's nice. And then Edna, let's see if I can get to something close, got me this nice little puppy dog. Well, actually, nice little dragon. It's a dragon's head. It's hard to see. I don't want to take it off. But it's a dragon's head. It's pretty cool. But it's got a nice one in it. She can tell you better what it is than I can try to say it. I'm just catching up on all these. Yeah, she probably does need an antibiotic. They always give me those damn horse pills. Sorry for the language. Ghost, you love the cold. Why don't you come stay in my basement for... I don't think Gemma would let me out of the cave. I do love the cold, though. My body doesn't anymore, but I do love it. We got snow. 8-inch here. Oh, yeah. Nice. But England always gets a good snow once in a while. Well, you guys have been kind of mild lately, though. Thank you. Yeah, they are nice. Edna, she got this for protection. And between the two, when I'm out and about, they work. Most of the time. I've had a couple times, but those things were kind of bad. So, but they kept them away long enough for me to react. I will phone the doctor tomorrow. Yeah, you probably could use a real good, strong antibiotic. Knock that crap out of you. No, just saying hi to everyone. Oh, okay. I appreciate it. I thought you said something. It's cool. I just missed you. I would still like to have a few of you on. I am gonna have a night where I'll put the link in and people can be polite. I'll let them in. I'll probably do one at a time at first. But yeah, I just want to make sure I get the... Gemma's been really super busy, so I haven't really had a chance to ask her. I'm sure she won't have a problem with it. But, I'm gonna have to be careful. I've seen most people are pretty good in all the other streams like Moggs. So I don't think it'll be too much to worry about. Yeah, Kelly, we got a couple new folks in here tonight. The returns. Emma, are you still here? Glad you're here. I'm so glad to see everybody. Yeah, when you get getting an ear infection, my daughter almost blew her eardrum from an ear infection. So yeah, you want to get it taken care of, get an antibiotic, get it cleared up. Thinking of heading into the Southwest. Seems I'm going to have some time off, either travel, get a part. Oh, there you go, John. And be bored. There you go, Vixen. Go be bored. You're entitled to that. Best to speak to someone. I took a flu shot. Flu shots make me sick. I'm not allowed to take them anymore. They have actually put me in the hospital. That's why I couldn't take the other shot. They're just bad for me. If no kids are here, I'd hop on and be annoying. That's fine. Yeah, I am going to do it. I just want to make sure I have her approval, but I haven't really had a chance to ask her because she's been busy trying to get things done. And with him being around, it slows the process. I've never had. Well, I got used to get them, but every time I got them, I got really sick. Well, a couple of times they put me in the hospital. In fact, one of the times that I passed was after getting a flu shot. So a few nights back, I spent the night in an oh, there you go. Truck stop. I bet that was kind of cool. I love to walk barefoot in the snow. I do Tai Chi. I was out there in 12 degrees temperature the other night doing Tai Chi because I was so hyper. I had to calm down. My toes were a little frozen, but yeah, I didn't stay out long enough. I didn't stay out very long enough to get a little bit in and calm my soul. But I did. I kind of regretted it at first because I was shaking so bad by the time I came in. Once I calmed down and actually let my body do what it wanted, it took me a while to get rid of the shakes, but then again, the tremors just stick around forever. Excuse me there, folks. I didn't mean to cough into the mic there. My ears are consistently ringing now, Mike. Oh, I'm going to tell you something, Edna. It may not be the meds. Usually my right earrings, when I'm worried about somebody or concerned about a certain people, but both my ears have been going to town now for like 3 weeks. And I'm being told that I'm not the only one that's having an ear ringing problem. So they may not be all the meds. We got Emmy still here. I'm so glad to see everybody. There's a Navajo family that has some gypsy. They rent them out for cabins. Got to see if they are still in business. Oh, that would be so cool. That would actually be cool. I'd do that. Ooh, excuse me here for a second. Ever since I had surgery and consistently drains and clogs, but it's different. Wow. Your right earrings from time to time. My grandma Bowen, used to tell me when your right earrings, it's somebody you love or care for, or a family member. It's either it could be a warning or something telling you to get your attention, but that was one of her little things she used to say to me. And when my right earrings, there's 3 people in my life that I immediately check on. That's terrible, Mike. Yeah, when you get ear surgery, man, it's rough. It's like having back or neck surgery. You're never the same after. You're never the same. Have you tried sweet oil and peroxide? That clears them up. Ah, that didn't. That's what we use on Dad when his gets real bad. That's exactly what we use on Dad's ears because his gets clogged really bad, and it works. You got dishes to do. Go do your dishes. You should have done them. I did mine before the stream, man. That's what you got to get that stuff done so you can chill. I usually just say F it. That's it. You say you're ringing family members, a visitor, or something's going to happen. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah. But she was pretty specific. She said the left ear was something else, and I can't remember because what she said about the right ear, because at the time my right ear was always ringing. My ears are blaring the other night when Gemma was doing trees. That's because something was trying to talk to you, Edna. That's what I was told. I knew a lady who said every time her ears rang, she thought, she would say an angel's trying to tell her something. Blasting. Mine gets really bad with a certain person when I worry about that person. It screams. I was having a bad day, so I didn't do them. I do them when I have a bad day. It gives me something to take my mind off. But then again, I'm always cleaning. These guys, you live with 2 other guys, one younger and one older. Sometimes it's like cleaning up after little kids. Bless their hearts. Giles even made muffins tonight. I was impressed. And he cooked most of the dinner, so I wasn't going to complain. It's like, thanks, man. How often does that happen? Earrings, yeah, no. Vixen, I've heard that too, that, ears ringing could be a download. That I do believe, because when both my ears are going to town, the next day my head hurts. And it's like, I've got stuff in my head. And it sounds weird, but it's true. Yeah, you put the sweet oil in first, then you put the peroxide in. Yeah, I've heard that quite a bit. I think even Pixie had said that once. Now, as for the schedule, I haven't heard anything about Pixie streaming tomorrow night, so I guess we'll wait till tomorrow to find out. As for Friday, is Oracles, as usual. That's 7:15, of course. And I hope to see you folks there and some new people come in. Then Saturday, me for Gemma's replay. More face stuff, because I'm digging the face stuff. I'm actually enjoying those videos with you guys. I always watch them. I watch those videos quite a bit. And now I'm uploading a lot of that stuff over to Rumble, so I'm watching them again. Let's see what else. And then Sunday night's break. Then she'll have her 2 videos Monday. One at 11, her 11 o'clock premiere. I don't know what that is yet. And then her 12 o'clock members only, but it will premiere for everybody. And then I think for 24 hours, and then it goes members only. And then Tuesday talk. And we probably will have it this week, I hope, if it doesn't have a snowstorm or anything. So you kind of have to bear with the afternoon things because she's got the kid. It's just not the same without her. And since I streamed Wednesday night, I didn't push yesterday. Oh, I want to be his Valentine, Edna. I don't know how the husband will say about that, but she'll probably take all the gifts she can get. Oh, that's so sweet, Edna. That's so nice. I thought you had Melissa. Where's Melissa at? I'm going to have to call out Melissa McCall on that one. Man, Andrew, you're getting all the women. That's not fair. I don't have a Valentine. Poor old dragon down in the basement. Oh, buy blows from on Valentine. No, I won't. Andrew's a player. Yeah, he is. He's a trucking man. They're all players. I just met my share of trucking men, and they could be players. Andrew has a Valentine on every group. Yeah, he does. Every chat room, he's got a couple Valentines. I don't know where she is anymore. She comes and goes. She's going through a lot too. I know Nicole's going. Fixing dough. One tarot reader I trust has vertigo and earring for 3 days. He was sitting on his deck when it suddenly cleared up, and he heard someone say, "Download complete." Oh, that's kind of creepy, but wild at the same time. Well, hello, Nicole. How are you? Oh, Andrew, Nicole will be your Valentine too. Or mine. I don't know who she's talking about, but I would take it, Andrew. He does better than me. But yeah, that's wild, Vixen. That is pretty wild. Ghosty with dragon tears. Nah, I don't cry. I'm okay. Plus, Edna would just take my dragon tears anyways. She thinks I forgot about that, but she waits for me to cry with this little bottle so she can get my tears, sad or happy tears. Edna wants those dragon tears. Actually, dragon bodies are worth a lot in the Wizard League world. Howdy, Nicole. Call me. That's what he means. No, he's true that. See, she knows. I remember when that all started. Yep, they are magical. Yes, they are. I mean, you said it's so sad. Oh, thank you, Nicole. I'm good. That sounded so sad. That probably was. No, just kidding. I make you all laugh. Yes, you do, sir. I do miss you when you're not around, but I know you're a busy man. Got to concentrate on that road and get those goods to A and B. That's funny. You sounded so sad. Actually, I sounded like I was full of BS. Yeah, he does. He's a good man. Aren't you, Andrew? Even though you like to strap Edna to the front of the truck. It's fun. Well, I see 14 people in here. I want to thank all 14 for joining us. Like I said, if you got something that's happened to you, question, anything, we'll try to answer it, whatever. But just sit back and enjoy the silliness. Uh, we're glad you're here, and we're glad you're chilling out with us. It's what it's all about. It's just to relax and have a good time. And hopefully leave with a loving and caring vibe on your back. Oh, thanks, Mark. I was just looking for a bit before bed. You come in and say that. I'm sad. Yeah, I probably did sound kind of sad and pathetic with a little touch of BS. Anyone have weird things happening? I've been having the weirdest dreams. You're not the only one. I've been having some really strange dreams too. Now, when I say that it's calmed down since I've left, because there for a while things were real bad, but I've been kind of like I can't block myself, so I have to kind of ignore it when I go out and kind of keep my head down, do what I need to do, and get home. And because of the weather, I haven't been going too far at all. And actually one day, was it yesterday? I went to the gas station, and there was a guy that I watched walked into the gas station. Let's just say whatever was following him did not look friendly at all. And I literally sat in my car until he went in, did this thing, and came out and left before I went in and did my thing. And I'm seeing stuff, it's just I'm not seeing as much because I'm not out as much. But I hate the only thing I hate about the cold is the heat's kicking on. It drives me out. I haven't dreamt in a long time. If I have, I've forgotten them. Now, see, I don't forget my dreams. For some reason, I don't. I could literally have a dream 2 nights ago and sit down and write down exactly what went down. It's weird. But see, you got to remember, too, when I dream, I'm only asleep. I only average 1 to 3 hours. Now, nights that I stream, I average about 4 now, maybe 5. And if I dream in any of those time periods, it feels like I'm asleep forever when I'm really not. But man, I have some very vivid dreams. I'm dreaming. That's another thing I've heard, Vixen, is people are dreaming more. Nicole losing teeth dream is stress. Nicole losing teeth dream is stress. Yeah, anything like that is usually straight stress related. That will do it. The more the stress, the weirder, and sometimes the more kind of you know what I mean? Not great dreams you have. That's why I try that. And if I know I'm going to at least sleep for a while, I try to calm myself before I sleep, kind of get my mind in that set. It's bad enough because I lay there and go 1,000 miles a minute. So I like prep before I go to bed, as one might say. The only dreams I remember are the ones that come true. And that's only before whatever event I dreamt about comes true. Precognition or whatever they call it. I've had those. Now today I had the worst case of deja vu. So I must have died and somebody must have reset the game because it was really bad. I always said, I said this before in here, and it's a meme where it says deja vu is when you die in a game and somebody resets the game and you start where you left off. I'm sure you are, Edna, because everything that's going on, but you really need to put your foot down. If you don't feel comfortable, you need to go get a second opinion. Seriously. And it probably wouldn't hurt. Just for your own good. And if you don't like that one, then you could get a third. And then you see who all corresponds. So I'm serious. I know it's expensive, but honey, it's your body. You do what you see fit. Because you know it better than they do. You know what it's doing to you. And you're trucking, haha, I saw a specialist about pulling teeth today. So that's my life. The nightmares are different. Fallen dreams have finally ceased. The fallen dreams have finally ceased. I don't usually have, if when I do, I never have those type of dreams. I'm always in battle or there's something really weird going on. Bullet for free, whiskey, 151. I'm sure for on Ghost. I'm sure for sure. Yeah, you need to put your foot down, sweetie. I mean, it's your body, and the type of woman you are. I'm surprised you haven't done that already. And if you've tried and they cut you off, don't let them cut you off. You got to remember, you're paying these people too. Your insurance, oh, your insurance paying. No, I'm paying the insurance. I still have a say. It's my body. I know what's going on. You either listen to what I say or go get a second opinion. And then you can tell the insurance, I want a second opinion. I dreamt about the two towers before it happened. Some people have, Lulu Bell. There are a lot of people that have dreamt that. Same kind of weird dream about the towers. Yeah, dreams are fun to talk about because I've heard some wild dreams. I've had some pretty wild dreams. I'll talk about the ones where I've seen the United States, the Mississippi, literally splits the United States. You have the old turkey for pulling teeth, the old turkey. You can go get some laughing gas to do the same thing, and it's cheap. My regular dreams are definitely different from the prophecy ones. Mine are not, because sometimes my regular dreams bleed into the prophecy dreams. And what I mean is, like I said, I have a lot of dreams about being in wars and ungodly battles, and those events will kind of happen. So I'm thinking, whatever I'm happening in these dreams is trying to tell me it's whatever's this gonna splitting is gonna happen. It's gonna be like during a war or something. People are so busy looking at politics, they're not looking into the skies and the earth, and they're not seeing the signs that something else is coming too. And there's all kinds of distractions from keeping you. Yeah, people are looking in the sky looking for UFOs, but they're not looking for the real anomalies in the sky. Strong urge. I feel the urge to tell them. You should write them down. Seriously, I know, write them down. If you have dreams, anybody in this room, if you have dreams and you can remember most of it when you get up, I highly suggest writing it down. Seriously, it's a good idea to do that, especially if it's left an impression on you. Definitely write it down. Definitely. I had some really nice dreams days. Yeah, I've had those too with men about suitcases inside suitcases. That's wild. You guys think I have baggage? That's cute. I had a dream once about thousands of UFOs showed up. Some kind of battle took place, and they were all here to help us fight it. Interesting. You're not the only one I've heard had a dream like that, Vixen. We got it. I'm gonna get Gemma's permission, and either that or I'm gonna get you to. If you are able to come on Tuesday, talk. I want to talk to you, woman, because you touch upon so far. You've touched on a number of things that I've heard about other people having the same kind of situations. I started medical journal again. Pain in my, yeah, the medical journals were nice. Just write down the necessary things. Don't overanalyze it. The things that stick, like this didn't work. These medicines are doing this, this, and this. Don't overthink it. Just Write down the important stuff that's important to you. Same thing with dreams. You do the same thing in dreams. Write down just what you remember. Don't overthink it. Don't try to put anything into it. Just write it down. Same thing with mental. Any kind of keep a journal. That's the whole key. It's just not to overthink it. Just write it. I believe I've always been here. If I wanted to take us out, they would have a long time ago. Well, you know my feelings about aliens and all that. And I don't look at it that way. And I think they've always been here because of the fallen angels. And when they left this earth, I think there's a lot more to our universe than people think. But that's me. It's years of research and getting deep in some rabbit holes. And so I go to Dream Journal just to think of it at the time. I got a dream journal just to think of it. Yeah, and then that's another thing. You can go back and look at that stuff. I went to the hospital and saw a spine doctor. Even he says it's metapole. Oh. I keep mine by the nightstand, yeah. I dreamt once a sliced up tortured pup. Ooh. Okay, cool. Oh, wake it up, crying. Ooh, that's a rough nightmare. Ooh, not good. I couldn't tell you what that meant. I kept mine by the nightstand. That's a rough dream to have. Yeah, it is. I dreamt once about this. That's not, dude. You're having some torments yourself there. You must have been really stressed that night or worried about something. Usually that's a sign of worry and guilt and anxiety, dreams like that. I think the weirdest, most horrible dream I ever had, I don't even want to talk about it. This is say I went ballistic on a lot of people that I was really angry at. And I haven't had that dream. That was a long time ago. That was many moons ago, but I haven't forgotten that dream. It definitely stuck with me. Showed me how bad my anger could really be if I was to let it loose, I guess. When I have a prophecy dream, I have to tell the person about it. Yeah, it's always good too if they believe you or not. Family, friends calling me. You know what you do, and then when they call you that, I'm not that. I'm just the person that cares. Believe it or not, you'd be surprised those people that call you that usually have gifts themselves and just don't understand it. But yeah, it's just, I don't like that word either because there are so many. I mean, to me, when you say witch, you think bad. And even I do, to be honest. So I don't try to use it because it always comes true. Pisses me off goes when they call me. I know it does. To me, that's like calling you a bee, I try never to call anybody that B word because it's kind of the same premise in a way. You're not talking about a dog. It's, if you piss me off really bad, pardon my mouth, if you upset me enough, you might get that if you're really crossing the line, but no. Yeah, they always call you for advice. I know nothing. I know nothing. Dixon, though, yes, and more than one First Nation believed that the ancestors came from the stars. The religions is often mentioned. The Seven Sisters, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Surprised Chris ain't in on this conversation. Tell him to call another witch. That's what Granny told me, Vixen, that we are stardust. I've heard that many a times. We're star seeds. I remember working once. I was so scared I turned all the lights off and sat up until daylight, but I couldn't remember the dream. Just the terror was so weird. That might have been something coming and visiting you, to be quite honest. It just something scares you that bad. Someone was with you that night. That wasn't good. Welcome. What we welcome from the stars. I've had enough weird dreams. Yeah. So have I. Good night, Mark. You have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out with us, sir. You have a good day tomorrow. Thank you for the key and waffle and bacon. It will be enjoyed. Please, sir, have a good night. Have a good day tomorrow, okay? Now, hopefully I'll see you Friday if Pixie don't stream. I've had nightmares. I've had some pretty wild ones. But I don't know. Sometimes some of the things I see during the day is worse than any nightmare I can see. So that's all I can say on that. That's I think why nightmares and dreams don't bother me as much, because some of the stuff I see during the day is way worse. First strengths, Nicole. That happens. Don't be afraid. Yeah, if anything, even your nightmares can feed on your fear. Yes, good night, Mark. Please have sweet dreams. Have a wonderful night. I had my first terror episode this last summer, but my creature couldn't get into the rig, but I couldn't move either. Yeah, I hate that. I have a daughter, my middle one, who had night terrors. And the look on her face some nights, I honestly think she was seeing what she was seeing. Yeah, her face was just terrified. The fear in her eyes will not be forgotten. Not even by me. I figured you'd be here Friday, Mark. You have a good one, sir. Please rest well. I kick spirits out of my truck after waking up. Andrew, I'm sure you have that issue, because I've stayed in truck stops and slept in truck stops, and some of them can be pretty creepy. There's stuff looking around some of those places. Some of the bad vibes that come and bad things that come in and out of there. You know it. Yes. I say prayer out loud. Tell it to go away. Yeah, I do too. I try to avoid that, because when you start making a scene, because sometimes I've had to say a prayer out loud of something I've seen, and people kind of look at you. But you know what? Nowadays, I don't mind. It doesn't bother me like it did, because I've actually had a person join me in the prayer. I don't know if they didn't know what was going on. Next thing I know, they were standing right there doing the Lord's Prayer with me. Now, what I was seeing was really bad. And they joined right in. I don't know if they were seeing what I was seeing, but they joined in. I was done. They hugged me and walked away. Didn't say anything after that. It's kind of wild, but it was kind of nice. Yeah, same here, Edna. My home is my peace. Come in and dream like a normal spirit. Yeah. Yeah, but especially when it's a truck stop where women. Yes, Andrew. Oh, I've heard some tales, dude, and I've seen some stuff in truck stops. Some creepy stuff. So yeah, I totally agree with you. That's why I always say a lot of people, cops, and all these people have great stories, but some of the creepiest, scary stories I've ever heard, and I'm talking bone-chilling stories, have come from truck drivers. I dreamt one shadow people were leaning over me. That's probably like a sleep paralysis situation there. Something probably was visiting you then too, Nicole. You need to kind of start protecting yourself, honey. I'm laying down listening. If I go quiet and I fell asleep, that's fine, hon. It's 3:20. It's what now? Almost 4 there. I will totally understand, Lulu Bell. You get some rest. I know you don't feel good either. So rest. Get your health up. Prayers work no matter who. Yep, that's right. Very true, Vixen. I did in a hospital. Nurse asked what I was doing. Yeah, I've had that happen in the hospital too. Then I've prayed there a couple of times out loud. I did the day I saw that white-eyed girl for the second time. She told me you weren't going to see me anymore. She creeped me out. She didn't scare me, but she creeped me out. And I did say a prayer out loud after she left. Prayed to the angels out loud. Oh, yeah, I know you were. It does hurt. I've laid in many hospital rooms and listened to things like that, and it does break your heart. And it's even worse when you find out they've been alone the whole time, that there was nobody with them. Nobody showed to be with them. They had no family. And it made me cry from seeing that happen, and it makes me cry every time. I'm listening to all these good advice that everybody gives. Reading all the good advice people are giving, I should say. And, Andrew's right there, too. My sister told me to lie to the doctors to get my way. I said, never do that. It comes back on you. Yes, it does. Now, like I said, Ed, and what you do, you stand your ground. You know your body. They may know the medical terms, but you know your body. You know how you're reacting to stuff. And like I said, you need that second opinion. You go get it. If you don't like that one, go get a third opinion. I would never do more than three, because you want to, unless like none of them matched, nobody said the same thing, then I'd probably go for a fourth. And I've had that happen too. And that was before I found. And they still, they call it Tourette's, but I don't think they really know. All they know is I've dealt with this since I was 10 years old. But they're pretty much they're sticking with it. So at least most of them are. And I go get second and third opinions all the time. That's why I have 3 different neurologists. And then I have a friend up in the Cleveland Clinic. Go to them, Andrew. These are dreams never. Had sleep paralysis. Well, you don't have to have sleep paralysis to still have something come and look over you while you think you're dreaming. I want you to be aware of that. So always be aware of that. I woke myself in the middle of a sentence often. I don't know about your temptations. And I've had many temptations. My morals are pretty strong. And we're all tempted in one way or another. That's what it's about. Being tempted and fighting it. That's the strength. That shows your strength. But yeah, I'd have very high morals. I have a line with, depending on who or what it is, that I will not cross unless I absolutely have to. I was born this way. That's how I think we all were. Yeah, I have too, Andrew. Many times. Man, you were born this way. Yeah, I think, like I said, we're in our little world. We all have our own little quirks. I know for the dear life. When I was in the hospital, I learned you say 7 for pain, and they don't give you pain meds until you're crying. See, pain work. I don't do pain meds. I won't do them unless either right before surgery to get used to them, and right after, then I'm done. And I'm talking within 3 days after surgery, I'm done. Long enough to ease me through the bad stuff at the beginning there when you first get home because you're hurting, and then I'm done. I suffer. I don't suffer. I deal with it. I haven't had sleep paralysis in many years. A lot of people do that. There's a guy here on YouTube. I don't know anybody knows who Some Ordinary Gamers is. Mudar. He suffers from sleep paralysis. Now he looks at the medical version of it. He won't accept anything else. But there are times you watch him doing his videos, you can tell he hasn't slept for days. But he may have changed now because I don't watch him as much as I used to. He does some really good dark web stuff and really good tech stuff about how to take care of a computer, how to build computers and stuff. I do like that stuff. You know your strength. Lights always beats the dark. I'm into that. Oh, down to 8. We kind of got boring, huh? You know, shame. People can come in and talk. I love it when all these people show up. Just hang around. But I don't know who else is streaming tonight, so we got about an hour. Lack of sleep makes you crazy. Is that my problem? Lack of sleep. So I've been crazy since I was, well, you figure it started when I was 2. So I'll say I was crazy after a couple of years of that, probably since I was 4. Sound good? Oh, for meditation, that's actually nice, Andrew. Dang, Nicole. You sound like how much abused that body. How much have I abused my body? You're not human ghost. Well, sometimes I wonder because I've had the actual doctors say, I don't know how you're not past yet. You know, all this lack of sleeping. I don't know how you kept your sanity. I've had one doctor swear, because I don't know how you're thinking. I really don't. You amaze me. It's just crazy. And just some neurologist always harasses me with it. He's always amazed. Like, I don't know how you do it, dude. I really don't. I did a sleep study and didn't sleep. And they did it for 3 days. And I didn't sleep once. They were like, how are you okay? And I'd take a cognitive test and pass it. And they're like, holy crap, dude. SMR, if it's done right, does work. You can get one of those soundtrack machines too. Those always were creepypasta. Am I a creepypasta? When I'm tired, I start seeing crap at night. When I'm tired, I start seeing crap at night. Yeah, I'm sure. And on the road too. To fall asleep, I find a long YouTube channel. Now, and turn it down low and fall asleep listening. You know, they have those ones that does rainfall. There's been a couple nights I've tried resorting to that, you know, just turning everything down and just listening to the rain when it wasn't raining. Helped a little bit. I've tried all kinds of stuff. My body doesn't stop. And it's funny to lay here and watch me try not to rock. Because as soon as I hit the bed, it's like instant. And I fight it, and it's never a winning bat. And then if I do manage to go to sleep without rocking, oh my gosh. My son has said he's seen my bed just go, oops. Tylenol. I take Tylenol just for like a little sinus headache. All that stuff is like baby aspirin to me sometimes, especially if I can take it more than a couple days. It's called having a choice. I've seen a little girl out in the corner of my eye. Earlier freaked me out. I'm the only one here. Really, Mike? How old's the house? How long has you been in that place? Let me ask this question. How long have you been in the place? And is it a house, apartment? It's usually had no nice, easy voice, just talking. Yeah, just talking does it for me sometimes, but I've tried everything. It's usually stay up until my body says, okay, try to lay down. And it's my body kind of teasing me too, but usually within a couple minutes, I know I'm asleep. Because all of a sudden I'll wake up, my bed will be in the middle floor, and it'll be like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. And I go into bed about 2 or 3. So that's some good sleep there. I take it when I get it. Now, pain, I've slept and just the doctor goes, man, you sleep through pain. I go, I'm moving. I'm going to feel it no matter what. So my body's in constant motion. It's just like my brain just cuts it off. I told Thomas the other day, it's funny. I can deal with pain. I can block certain things. I can block people. Why can't I not block the things that I see? Just for a day or two. Give me a break. But it hasn't, like I said, I've been stuck inside. And when I've been going, if I don't like what I'm seeing going in, I just sit and wait until that person leaves or until I feel comfortable. Whispers and voices in the dark. I'm trying to read comments that are halfway gone. I usually listen to ghost stories or silly or true detective stories, psycho stories. I usually have nice, easy voice talking. Music keeps me awake. That's the thing. I can't listen to music. It does keep me awake too. Even classical music, because I find myself just kind of getting into it. And I like classical music at night, especially during the night. Those are the creepiest to me, Mike Roberts. Little children. Yeah, little children creep everybody out. Now, what did you say? iPhones have no idea how old it is. It's my buddy place. Did you say it's a home? Is that it's a home? It didn't hit me first because the buddy's like got 3 girls. Then I like, oh yeah, they're gone. Yeah, Mike. Just stay alert. Take your phone. Just start snapping pictures around the room. Next time that happens, just take your phone and just start taking pictures. Try to take 2. If you look in the corner, try to take like 4 pictures, then move to the next place. Take 4 pictures. That way, if anything happens, you have like a before or after, especially if it's 1 minute's there and 1 minute's gone. I always tell people take pictures in 4s in the spot. Running video is nice, but you tend to go real fast. It's easier to just take pictures. Like sand or desert, like sweets. Sweets, Nicole. Kids and animals, they see them and can attract them. Yes. That's like I was saying about your daughter and her family. They're all very bright. I haven't sent your email yet, but they're all very bright. There's just like a beacon. She needs to learn how to protect the house. You need to show her how to protect that house and how to kind of stand her ground when stuff like that happens. Because you know she can stand her ground. She shoot it off once. And if her little daughter is still having problems, she shouldn't have a problem shooting it off again. And then start building that protection. But they are very bright. I looked at a picture of all of them, and you. It was like looking at like 20 candles, just that full lit. You were 100 light bulbs. And that picture of you by yourself, Edna, you're very bright too. So don't let all this pain, all this get you down. You can fight it. You can tell them where you need to be and stand to your guns. But you're not going to heal overnight. You know that. But you shouldn't have to be prolonged having all these issues. Now, I'm sure you're going to have a few because you're going to find medicines that may or may not work for you, but they need to work with you. But you're all very bright people. And I mean, literally illuminate. When that family picture, I was like, holy crap. Yeah, I can have a feeling the little one is just like you. I think your daughter's a lot more like you than you admit, too. And then again, you may admit it. It messed with me when I woke up. I don't know why. Yeah, it will when you see a child, especially like out of your corner eye real fast. It's going to mess with you. That's what you're still talking about. I'm trying to keep up chat. You guys are cruising tonight. I love it. She's pretty too. Ooh, creepy, Mike. Makes me a little concerned for you, dude. Sends me weak. Me weak as a kid. The heart starts pounding. It's scary sometimes and hard to calm down. Yeah, you got to calm down. I know it is. I know it's hard. The key is to stay calm. It's like my son hurt his neck the other day in the bathroom. Won't go into details. Let's just say he was going to the bathroom and puking. Anyways, hurt his neck. Really bad. It's swollen up. But he was freaking out so bad. I'm like, dude, you got to, yelling at me. Dad, quit telling me to calm down. It hurts. I'm like, dude, you got to calm down. The more you worry, the more you freak out, the worse it's going to get. It goes with anything. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be freaked out. Let it come and then get it to pass. Those are warning signs. You need to have those. Once you have them, you need to start calming yourself down and collecting yourself because it's the only way you're going to get through it. It's the med. I know it. Yeah, I have a friend feeling this too because I had problems after mine, Edna. So just stand your ground. And like I said, if you don't like what they're saying, if they're still giving you a hard time, go get a second opinion. And you don't want that one, go get a third. The key is to find out what works for you, what makes you comfortable, what's easier to make you heal faster. Ding dong, snowballs, ho-hos, and Twinkies. My dad used to work for Hostess, Andrew. I was weaned on all that stuff. I didn't like snowballs. I was a ho-ho guy. Nothing like 2 ho-hos and 2 scoops of ice cream and chocolate. Same thing with Twinkies and Suzy Q's. You guys remember Suzy Q's? Just a Twinkie, but they were like 2 chocolate bread with ice in the middle. Those were always good with ice cream too. They said go straight to the hospital. Of course, that's what they're going to tell you. Yes, Mike, if you need them, take them. I got to take mine after stream. I'm down to 4 and the breathing stuff, and I'm good. I get down to 2, I'll be happy. And 1 emergency one for when it gets real bad. I don't do shots anymore. I have to go to the doctors to do the shot. Like I did that Monday. I had no choice. It just wasn't going to stop. And it was just getting worse. I'm sick, Dr. Barr, and go on. That's what you do. It's pretty funny because I have a Dr. Barr in the office where one of the partners in the office I go to, there's a Dr. Barr. So it's kind of wild. That's funny. And it's spelled the same way, too. I wanted a family. I got the last 2 hostess loads before they closed. Oh, did you really? That's wild. That's pretty well. Yeah, my dad got smart. They offered him a retire package. So he went ahead and retired. Well, he was going to retire anyways, but he retired just before all that went down. So he got lucky. And he said he was glad he got out when he did. He knew the company was hurting. Now Little Debbie's and Tasty Cakes own some of those products and make them. I miss the bread factory down here. They turned the Wonder Bread place, the factory, into apartments and storefront. With stores at the bottom and apartments on luxury apartments on top. And then there's still another bread factory there. You can still smell it, but it's not the same as smelling the Wonder Bread. And Wonder Bread used to also make there at the 4th Street Bakery used to make the bread for Kroger too. So not only were they making Wonder Bread, they were making bread for Kroger's too. Oh, and it always smells so good all day long. Be right back. Oh, I need a drink. Or go get that drink, Edna. No whiskey. Still too early. Well, a shot of whiskey probably wouldn't hurt you. Probably get that heart ticking again. Might give you your taste buds back too. Oh, the Bimbo Bakery. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was Ding Dong, Snowballs, and Ho-Hos, and Winkies. Winkies. You know how many people, when they shut down, you know how many people hoarded all those stuff? Twinkies got a pretty long shelf life. If it's all that stuff has really good shelf life if you keep it in a cool, dry place or freeze it. And that's a fact. You know what they used to do with the stuff that didn't sell back in the day? They would go out of the store, go to the thrift store. The store would get it for 3 days. Then the thrift stores would get it for 3 days. You know what they did with it after that? And it pissed me off, pardon my mouth. Instead of giving it to somebody, I know it's junk food, but they still could have given it to homeless shelters or pantries. They sold it as hog feed. All that good munchies went to hog food. Made me sad. Some kid in some place never had a ho-ho could have had a free ho-hos. There's people out there, yeah, it's not good food, but at least it's something they can treat, they can at least have. Pour me two. Pour me one, too. Make it a double. Man, the Bimbo Bakery, it's still going. Andrew, is that a while ago? It is still going. Jack's Links, we gave you a handful of samples. Okay, I think I had crackers and cheese. Yeah, I'm about due to go out and have my monthly drink or two with the guys, the buds and the girls, the ladies. I have a couple people we go out every so often. It's been a while, so I'm surprised I haven't heard from them, but it's been cold. Everybody's been busy. This crazy crap that keeps going around with this respiratory crap. As Edna called it, the plague, since I gave it to her over the internet. Well, I do appreciate all you folks joining me. I know we've still got a little time left, but I always like to appreciate everybody that's sitting in chat and just watching. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. Like I said, if something's happened today, there's some on your mind that might be paranormal or interesting, please speak up. Love to hear it. But we're glad you're here and chilling. That's what it's about. Hopefully you leave and you're calm and can enjoy the rest of the night or the beginning of the day, wherever you're at. I haven't went out for a while. Maybe we'll for Texas game. The Texans. Who are they? I don't know who they are. Oh, those are the guys that beat the guys in the Brown. I'm sad, but at least they made it. I mean, I'm happy they went that far. I knew Falco wasn't going to do it for him, but hey, I'm proud they made it that far. It's been a while. Made me feel good about the team again. I'm back. Run, everybody, run. No, just kidding. I appreciate you and everyone. Been having a... Yeah, I knew you were, Mike, when you said earlier in Facebook. I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad you're hanging out again. You need this, bud. Maybe I'll come visit you and we'll go do something. Cause some trouble somewhere. Believe me, I can cause trouble. I'm a Virgo. I do it quietly, but I can cause trouble. Hey, if it wasn't us, they would have been the Browns. Hey, I would have liked to see the Browns and Lions play. That might have been an interesting game. And I'm not saying it wasn't a good game. I didn't watch it. I don't watch because the last couple of times I watched the Browns, they lose. So I stopped watching them and they started winning. So I just kind of sneakily every so often. Actually, that game was on during our stream. So I was kind of watching during the stream. Michael gets no Olive Garden dates either. You slept all day. You sound like my dad. Bless his heart. But I get you because if you're feeling rough, Edna, that's the best thing you can do is just sleep it off or find a way to keep busy without letting it kill you. Mm-hmm. Usually it's better just to kind of let it sleep off. But you'll be up all night. You'll be still sleepy though. Oh, okay. I didn't see that last part. I'm scanning chat, trying to keep up with everybody. The Cowboys played like someone owed money to the mafia. That's funny. Oh, they probably did. And I was taking more bar hopping and other shenanigans. Nicole, yeah, it does suck when there's no real reason. No, I'm still tired. I figured. Yeah, I saw that last bit. I read the first part, but I didn't see that. I'm still tired. I'm sure you are. Your body's going to go up and down, but they need to figure out this medicine for you. Dixon, how could you? Pulling for the Ravens. How could you? There wouldn't be no Ravens if it wasn't for the Browns. Even though they are originally the Browns. We won't go there. I feel like I'm under attack. That's just your body. Let's hope not. If you feel like that, then maybe do a little cleansing, hon. If you're feeling like that, yes, probably do some cleansing. I'm sure that's what Gemma would tell you to do. Do a cleaning. It might help you relax a little bit, too. Start thinking of me so hard. Just when I'm feeling better, boom. Yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt to do a little cleaning, a little cleansing. Might make you feel a little better, calm me down a little bit. Vixen, crows are even better. I like them instead. You know, Superman's Smallville, they were the crows. Smallville crows. What a weird name, crows, for a football team. Yes, the Browns, Ernie Davis, Jim Brown, the owner. It was bad. I'm so upset. Mondale did it all. There was a famous video of this guy peeing on his grave and getting arrested for doing it, for selling the Browns. That's hilarious. Nope, I like the Crows okay, but the Ravens have the best beat. Have them beat? Yep, they do. Ravens and crows are very smart animals. Birds, I should say. Creatures with wings. We have both here. And I feed them both out in the front yard every morning. As soon as I walk out that floor holding that bag of just whatever old bread I have, whatever I have, they start flocking around the trees, talking to me, saying good morning. And as soon as I start tossing, they all come down, hang out with me. They become my buddies. The ravens, though, you can tell the difference because the ravens are huge. But there's a couple big blackbirds here, too. I mean, crows, blackbirds, crows. But some of those are like these two ravens that come in. They're huge. At first, I thought they were just big old crows. But if it weren't for the certain differences, it took me a while to realize they weren't. But they were hanging out with crows. They were coming in and eating with crows. I want to befriend some crows. We have ravens. I don't know if we have ravens. Yeah, they're everywhere. Just different varieties. When I see people, I'm all backwards. I'm always backwards. No. My eyes get tired. I'm getting too close to the screen. Ravens are very smart and well behaved too. Yes, they are. Yeah, I'd say out of the crows, between the two, the ravens are more patient. And they usually come first as soon as they see me. And then the crows start coming in. It was funny the other day, there was a red-tailed hawk flying around the neighborhood. And I yelled, "Red tail." And I was trying to tell Dad there was a big old hawk out front. And then as soon as I yelled red tail, all these, I'm pretty sure these were crows, come in out of nowhere, picking on him, shooing him away. They watch everything you do. Yes, they do. We have, since it's been cold, we've been making sure that feeders have been real full. And we put out a really good mix out this time. And we get these little jonquils. They're like little black and gray birds. They're cute as crap. But they only feed off the ground. I walk out there every year, all the other birds fly away. The sparrows, the cardinals. We have a couple cardinals that come back every year. I'm sure it's generational. And they don't leave. And there's a couple blue jays that don't leave. But like all the sparrows and the crackles and all that, they all book. But these little jonquils, they'll come right up to the bottom of your feet, wait for food. It's like right there, this is the food. They won't go. They'll wait for everybody to knock it out. And then we have the Carolina wrens, but we haven't seen them for a while, so I'm a little worried. I wonder if they had to book. It got too cold for them. They usually build a nest in our garage, and they didn't this year. But then again, after fire, I'm sure they don't. We haven't really put shelving back up and stuff for them. That's great. Sorry for the dead air. I just try to watch everybody and let everybody talk. I love it. Chat's moving good tonight. I love it. I love when I watch you guys talk to each other. That's what, like I said, I'm going to say it again. This is what it's about. There's Cinda Lee. Hi, Ghost Dragon, everyone else. You're not late, honey. But I probably will end at midnight. I got a ton of stuff on my mind. A lot of stuff actually on my mind. Nothing major. Just me worried about everybody else. The government during the World War II tried fitting bats with explosives. I've heard that. I like the new one that everybody says that birds and especially pigeons are not real. They're actually spies for the government. Sometimes you got to wonder. Yes, I am good. I am very good. Like I said, just me worrying about everybody else. Got a couple on my hands on my list I'm a little worried about. Well, I'm not worried about them. Just want to make sure they're doing okay. And a couple of them I haven't talked to, and I need to check on them. Yes, Nicole, that is true. They did. They also tried doing it with doves and pigeons. And, of course, dolphins. And I liked your meme, by the way. Now, Cindy, I'm just saying, next time you give me a bacon sandwich, Replace those 2 hamburger buns with waffles. You're good to go, woman. Nope. But Chris reminded me that she may have stopped in last Friday doing Oracle, so I have to go back and look. I don't remember her stopping in. Unless she came and said something and I just didn't see it and she just left. I don't know, but I got to go back and look. Chris said she was there. But sometimes I get so caught up in taking names. I have the list down here, so I may have to look at the list and see if her name's on the list. But I don't remember her being there for some reason. Unless she did come in and say she was okay. Or now that I think about it, I think she did. But I'll have to go back and look. I drew a blank on that one. Because I know Gemma, I had said something to Gemma doing that too. Yes, they did. The Red Army did do that. Yeah, that's amazing for things they did to these animals. And the way they use some animals. I'm only going out for. Yeah, it does. No, I got a lot of meme that I was going to post yesterday, but then I got news about your. Oh yes, I saw posts, and I'm sending my love and prayers for the family. You've been through it the last few days, huh? Haven't you, baby? Little lady. Well, I'm keeping your thoughts. You've been through some stuff the last couple of days, last week or so. So just hang tight. Keep your thoughts. You seem to be doing okay. You must be the strong one, I would think. But even us strong ones have to cry it out and let it loose. I'm not saying I'm strong. I'm just saying. I got a meme for Mike too. Mike's got a meme again. Do you have a big backyard, Nicole? What do you mean you don't go out? You need to get out and touch the grass. That's key. Even if you're hurting that bad, it's always good to go get some fresh air. Don't lock yourself in the house. So I'm pretty sure that's what Edna's getting at. Don't lock yourself in the house. If you feel that bad, I can understand, but step out, get some air, even if it's just sitting on a chair on your front porch for a little bit. If it's too cold, I understand. Go out and just take a couple deep breaths. Yeah, they said it comes in threes. Yeah. My mom says that all the time. My grandparents said it all the time. And I say it now too. If you watch stars, it always seems to be 1, 2, 3. Then a little bit later, 1, 2, 3. So it happens with family. It happened with my dad's. It was like boom, boom, boom. Go hug a tree. Yes. Please go hug a tree. I was hugging the tree over here by the house. Dad comes out, I'm just hugging it, and I was being kind of silly too, but I was in a good mood. He comes out, I'm hugging this tree, and Dad goes, I'm hugging the tree. Come and join me. He started laughing. I don't even think he remembers. I hate winter, but I still go out. I love winter. Like I said, I love spring, and I love all the seasons. But snow has always held a fond memory for me. All the years of sledding and stuff. That's where I had my fun. But the cold doesn't like my body. They fight with each other. Let's put it that way. The cold and my body fight. Michael, behold, and all that junk. How you doing, sir? And all that crap. Whatever. How you doing, sir? Just got home from work. Okay. Good to see you, sir. Stop squeezing me. I'm not a tree. All that ice has got to go. You guys probably did get ice, didn't you? Yes, and all that crap. Boom, bang. I love sledding. You know, Lotus Tennille, she got all that snow down there. She was posting pictures on Facebook. I was ready. Her hubby or somebody was out there plowing the driveway with the big old rig. I was like, I'd be putting snow. I'd be making those. I'd be adding to the hills to adding that road, that driveway snow to the hills to make it even wicked. She said there was a real big steep hill the kids go down. Used to. Well, hey, James, I've eaten more chicken than any man's ever seen. Well, good for you. I hope you're well, James. Chickens, all some people can afford now. Take your phone call. I may hang around for a little bit. What time we got here? 11:41. I may call it at midnight. We'll see how it's going. I'm not going to push it too late. Like I said, I have a lot on my mind. One person I can't call because of our time difference. I'm going to wait and call them after. I don't get in here often. Oh, you're good, sir. I know a lot of you guys work, so a lot of you folks work, and there's a lot of people that work at night or the time difference. So I get it, dude. You're all good. I appreciate you stopping in, especially after work. I'm going to just ate like 10 eggs. Does that count? Yeah, it's still chicken. You better not be eating dragon eggs. I'm going to come and beat you. Yeah, we're all doing good. Nicole's having some issues with her head and her ears. Just like family in here. Yeah, you just gotta hang in there, Nicole, but you need to think a little more positive. Be up. You'll get through this. Hey, my fellow Mike. Yeah, we're getting too many Mikes in the room now. Mike R and Mike J. So with Mike R, we can hit him with a chair. No, just kidding. I didn't like that. Yeah. I wonder if anybody was going to catch that. Leave it to Edna. And no, Edna, they're not like dragon tears, so don't get no ideas. I'm sick of the walls. So you should have been out of the house 3 years ago, unless you're really laid up. Then I feel bad for you, honey. Because somebody get you out of that house. Like is apparently a very popular name. Yeah, because I have a brother named Mike too. I think everybody has a brother or a friend named Mike. Because I had friends named Mike too, 2 or 3 of them actually. Michael. I like Mike. Mikey likes everything. He'll eat anything. If I found dragon eggs, I definitely wouldn't eat them. I need a fire-breathing pet. No more shoveling. That depends on if you get lucky. If you get lucky, get a couple of those dragons that do both fire and ice. You might be on the good. Because then during the winter, you can at least make ice cubes to keep it cool your house down. And during the winter, just use them for the fireplace. Almost anything. Almost anything. You'll eat almost anything. That's fine. Life or checks here or commercials. Mikey was Life. I don't remember him ever doing checks commercial. Mikey was basically he got real big when they did the Cinnamon Life. It's Cinnamon Life. Mikey likes Life cereal. He'll eat anything. If Mikey won't eat it, it's not no good. Oh, we have new Life Cinnamon. If Mikey won't eat it, nobody will eat it. But Mikey will eat anything. Yeah, it's Life. I used to love this kid. I wonder what ever happened to that kid from that commercial. Does anybody know? Yeah, if anybody can relate to you, probably more than it. Well, there's probably a couple people that can relate to you, Nicole. Edna's definitely one of them. I know she's been stuck in the house a number of times. I have. I know it's like. I remember that commercials like it was yesterday. I remember a lot of stuff like it was yesterday. We were talking about all the Hanna-Barbera cartoons the other day and how they are all basically the same cartoon. But it was always amazing how people had their certain favorites. Life is actually one of my favorites. You have a box of Life out in the kitchen. Box of Life, cinnamon actually, cinnamon Life. Also have a box of all crunch berries. I rotate between my favorites when I go to the store. I have to have a bowl of cereal before I go to bed. I don't know why, but that's one of my rituals. Yes, the Gravy Trade Wagon commercial. That used to be one of my favorites because I got the kick out of the dog chasing the thing. It's like write everything you love on a sheet of paper, then slowly rip them off and throw them in the trash because you'll never be able to do them again. Don't think that way. Because there's a lot of things I wrote down and threw away that I thought I'd never do again, and I was able to do them again. So all up here, and a little in here, and what your gut tells you. Yes, the key is to keep your mind active. And if you knit or do puzzles or read, sometimes reading can always kind of dull you out. So you want something that you can do with your hands, keep your mind busy. Cookie, this stuff made in New York City. Got a rope. I'm not allowed to catch it. I don't think anybody wants to catch it. Do they ever put toys in cereal anymore? Actually, I think they do, but not like they used to. It's a pretty rare thing now. Now you have to order it. But it's been a while since I've actually seen a toy in a cereal box. Man, it's actually been a while. I mean, they still do it, I guess, because I know I've seen stuff advertised, but it was like a toy I wouldn't want to collect. It's true, Ghost. I'll never ski. Yeah, well, there's some things I will never be able to do either. But it's like they told me not to go sledding, but I still go sledding every year. I was told not to ride a roller coaster. I still ride a roller coaster. I don't let it get me down, but I also know my limits, and if that's your limits, then I guess you're okay with that. I can't knock you on that. It is real and sad, but it's true. I get it. And yeah, you just move on. I'm proud of you for that. I just like to push myself when I can. If I know I'm in a good way that day, I'm going to do it. Yeah, I know there's some things that you can't do because that's like me lifting. I can't lift anymore. I'm not right now. I'm not allowed to lift. No, I probably shouldn't ride a roller coaster, but I take that chance. Now I can see your thing because you've had your back broken. It's like I got stuff in my neck, but that's not compared to a broken back. So I get why you have not going to be able to do certain things. So I guess I was wrong in what I said. And you come and smack me upside the head if you want. Wake up, boy. But yes, I understand now. I guess you can say you made a list and threw away the things you couldn't do anymore. But it doesn't mean that you can't do anything in life. There's plenty to do. So to make up for the things you can't do. Yeah, camping. Oh, you do watercolors? Oh, that's awesome. My dad would love you. Because my dad paints. He loves anybody who paints. Yeah, you got to keep your spirits up. I guess that's the key is keep your spirits up. So I apologize and came off the wrong ways because you're right. Don't make me smack you. I don't want to be a nub, so just stay right there, okay? The ghost dragon with a nub is never a good thing. Learn physics. Then you can teach me. Actually, physics is not that hard to learn. Apply them. It's complicated, but once you start learning the basics, it comes real fast. I can't even vacuum or do a lot of dishes right now. That sucks. See, those small things like that keep me busy when I'm having bad days. That's what takes my mind off of things, is cleaning and doing the small things. You can smack me. Oh, she's allowed to smack me. But, I can't let her start blaming me for giving everybody the plague, though. That kind of broke my heart. I started taking vitamin. Yeah, my dad started vitamin B12 shots last Friday. That's what we're doing every Friday now at noon or 11:30. He goes and gets a vitamin B12 shot. I'm hoping it makes a difference for him within the next, because it takes a few shots. Magnesium. He was actually good on calcium and magnesium. But the B12 shots, I think, will make a big difference with him. And B12, yeah. It does help. She told me, yeah, you can give him all the vitamins, but you're just paying for an expensive PP. Actually, the best way to take it is your food, but when you need help, shots are probably the best way to go for a while and help get them back up where they need to be. Welcome back, Cindy Lee. Good to have you back. I take odorless garlic every day. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I know a lot of people do the garlic thing. I like the garlic thing. I try to make sure that every other day I get a dinner with a little bit of garlic in it. My ex's husband, he likes garlic, so it's like sometimes it's like, gosh, dude, you really like go to town on it. But I get it, because garlic is good for you. Tons of vitamins, and he's going, well, there was other factors involved, I'm sure. Vitamin C powder, organic with berry. Ooh, no, actually, that might not be bad. I actually might do that. I'll stick to my cigarettes and energy drinks. Everybody has their vitamins. Some may be good and some may not be. Oh yeah, I when I first moved in here and I was going through all the surgeries, my son tried to clean, bless his heart. But man, when I finally got to good enough to where I started cleaning the house again, there were some areas, man, I was ashamed. It's like, how bad is this? Hope he got the hint. Boy, get to work. I can hear Edna now. Get on it now. I'd kill for a cigarette. I was going to light up. Now I'm going to feel bad when I do. Yeah, stop it. Everybody gives poor Gemma crap about her Red Bulls. But, right now I'd rather see her drinking a Red Bull than doing something else. And right now, if that vice is going to substitute a more dangerous vice, I'm okay with that. She's more aware now of what it can do to her belly, so she knows when to chill it. I never could do energy drinks. They don't do nothing for me. So I never did them. I have no desire to. But the only energy drink you're going to see me drink is a Gatorade. And the doctors say I'm perfectly healthy, so no, I won't quit. No, enjoy your smoke. Yeah, I probably will, hon. Believe me. I've been trying to tame down quite a bit. I want to quit. It's 9 pack. When I told everybody when it got to $9 a pack, I was done. So I've been buying like 1 pack at a time, making it last as long as I can. Slowly wean myself off. Last time I went cold turkey, it was a nightmare, but I quit for 2 years until I got divorced. So now, see, that's my weakness right there, Mike, is coffee. I don't need energy drinks. I love my coffee. Some people put vodka. Yeah, somebody gave me one. I went out with guys one time. You want a Red Bull with a shot? And I said, not really. I don't do Red Bull. But I went ahead and took it anyways because he paid for it. I wasn't impressed with it. I kind of was like, give me a cup of coffee. Get that crap out of my mouth. I even used to put garlic oil in my ears. I used to have ear. Yeah, see, there's people that do that, garlic and stuff like that. We were talking about sweet oil and peroxide. Jaeger and Monster's better. No, what's better is just straight up 2020 grape. And then go down a ski hill with a ramp at the end of it, not knowing that there's a ramp down. I done a meme of you, of a cartoon and you in a UFO. Jeez. Hey, man, I like my cartoons. I like my anime too. So when I say cartoons in those little ads about me waiting for my waffle sandwich and wanting to watch cartoons before stream, it's either going to be cartoons or anime. Jaeger's too sweet for you. I'm not a Jaeger guy. I'm a vodka guy when I do drink. And it's usually, and if it's not vodka, it's like a 7-7 or rum and coke. I'm pretty basic. I like a good martini, some wet, some dry. I like a good Long Island iced tea. And then I make my own drinks too. But no, I'm not like a big time drinker. It's just like if we go meet with the guy, if I go meet with the folks, with the buddies and the ladies, I probably have one drink with them, and then I'm drinking coffee. I usually end up being designated driver anyway, so which doesn't bother me. At least I know everybody's home safe. Yeah, I love my coffee. Been on decaf drinking mushroom coffee. Ooh, interesting. I really got to figure out why I can't do mushrooms because I really keep trying to eat mushrooms, sauteed mushrooms, and always make me sick. I fell in out stuck in a baby walk. Like, that's funny. They had helped me out. You guys are great. The salt and the caffeine. Yeah, you will for a while, Edna. And since you have no taste or smell, I can stand the decaf. That's the problem. I can tell the difference between decaf and calf. Somebody handed me a cup of coffee and I was like, this is decaf. Give me something real. I got some peppermint coffee in there that I've been drinking. It's really good. It's got a little kick to it, a little on that caffeinated side. So I make like a half pot. Dad will drink a cup, and then I drink the rest of it. You grind your beans? Yes, I get. I buy. What the? Where is that? My coffee brand coffee. is where I get my coffee from. And it's always fresh. It's always good. And of course, we have pods, the K cups. We call them pods. My dad still drinks 8 o'clock coffee. Still drinks it. Still loves it. A little too nutty for me, but it can give you a kick. Coffee and bacon. Best 2 smells in the world. Yes. Yes, I agree to that, Emmy. I do agree with that. No, my dad still drinks 8 o'clock coffee. He loves that stuff. But that was what he was raised on. That stuff's been around forever. So I thought you were a Southern girl. Don't like coffee? She likes her sweet tea. But that's more down south. I love mushrooms. Not happy. See, that's the thing. I tried to saute mushrooms and all that stuff. Man, my stomach don't like it. And I like it because I know mushrooms are really good. Even when I was eating Asian food, I had to pick out the mushroom. And it bummed me out because they always smelled so good. I'm drinking sweet tea right now. And I need more protein, and meat these days turn me off. Yeah, I go through phases with steaks and meat. And especially what you're seeing on the shelves in the stores kind of makes you question. You almost have to go to a butcher now to get the good stuff. I'm not saying that stores are not giving you good stuff, but I've seen some mighty questionable stuff out there. You're not a mushroom fan personally? No, I'm not really, but there's a lot of benefits to a lot of different types of mushrooms. But I worked for a steakhouse, and we sauteed them all the time, and it smells so good. And my mom loved them. She would come in just to get our steak and that bowl of the sauteed mushroom, and they always smell so good. And I try to eat them and get sick. No, I'm sorry too, Nicole. And hey, time will come. The mushroom tall coffee tastes just like mild brew coffee. Oh, really? Expensive? Oh, I'm sure it is expensive. I make my own sweet tea. I'm sure you make your own sweet tea. I bet you do. I'm having deja vu again. I really am. Wow. This is twice today. When I can taste it anyways, that taste will come back. I love sauteed. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. Now, see, onions I can do. But I have tried for a very long time to eat mushrooms because I just love the smell of them when they cook and stuff. It always smells awesome. And every time I eat them, I pay for it. That's like just some cabbage stuff. I don't mind cabbage, but there are certain things made with cabbage that I just can't eat, no matter how many times I try. It's been 3 months. Yeah, it's going to take time. It took me a while too. It didn't happen, in a couple months. It took a while. But I also was advised to eat like spicy foods and stuff like that to get that going. But everybody's different. The best sun tea is in the summer. Now, I don't mind sun tea. My brother used to make it all the time. But one summer he got sick from it. I don't know what he did, but it made him sick, so he stopped making it. Now we still do once in a while. You see, that's the thing. My dad loves mushrooms too. They go in the hills of Chillicothe, the Mount Airy and all that, and pick wild mushrooms and then come back and stew them and stuff. And it always smells so awesome. Make stews with them and stuff. You could smell the mushrooms and they would always smell. Even when they were picking them, you could smell them. It was such an awesome smell. And I'd be like, you would eat that? You know, when I was younger, I was like, you were going to eat that fungus? But once they got them back and started cooking, it was like, holy crap. But I couldn't eat them. I tried carrots. I'm trying to keep up again. You guys are cruising on me again. Well, see, I've tried them raw. And the same thing, I got sick. I keep trying. I do every couple of years, every time I'm around them, I try to eat one. But I end up in the bathroom. Someday, everything. Well, they all want it in the summer. Yeah, because it's a good drink. My two favorite teas are sweet tea, actually three. Sweet tea and summer tea and sun tea. But I also like tea and lemonade together. They call him an Arnold Palmer. But I was doing that even before him as a kid. I got my Arnold Palmer sweater on now, in fact. My grandpa's sweater. Because I've been wanting to try some is it called lion's mane? I guess lion mane's mushrooms are supposed to be like really good for a lot of stuff. Make sure you're at home if you eat them. Yeah, I do. Yeah, they just don't do me, and it bums me out. It's like that one food or that one thing you like so much, and you see it, but you just can't get near it no matter how much you want to. I've never been a tea person unless it's now. See, I like hot teas too, unless it's got alcohol in it. I accidentally ordered 5 pounds. I already had a bag, so I gave them toy's son, the toy, the son, the my sweet tea and a batch of fresh lemonade is the best. The kids always ask for. Or say I take that sweet tea and pour a little bit of that lemonade in there. That would be what I do. That's a lot. You might say I figured, Nicole. You can't eat carrots because your teeth. Now, see, I don't mind carrots. Twisted tea, yeah. Which is lemonade. I wasn't going to put any alcohol in it, but yeah, I guess Mike likes the twisted tea too. Actually, some of that stuff's not bad, but I don't like flavored coffee. I put a little bit of sugar in my coffee and that's it. I used to put milk in it and I stopped doing it unless it's really strong. But I'm not a flavored coffee guy either. But since I've started buying these bags from Coffee Brand Coffee, I ordered the peppermint and I got a mocha one time. It was awesome. The peppermint is so nice. It's not like over peppermint. It's just got enough peppermint in it. When I drink, I'll order painkillers. Long Island iced tea. Now, see, I'm a Long Island iced tea guy. I don't mind a good Long Island iced tea, but sometimes people make them too strong and it kind of ruins the drink. But see, Mike, I'm with you. I'm not a favorite coffee guy, but there are a couple things that I've tried that I didn't mind. But give me a good brand of coffee, just good solid coffee. But I have to admit, I like the peppermint. They got a mocha one that was really good. And it's not like I make it all the time because I would prefer to. Like the one stuff I just drank. Hold on. I think I got the bag right here. I thought I did. Yeah, because I was going to do a review for it. But it was one of his newer coffees and it was really good. I can eat about 10 pounds of carrots. and nicotine poisoning. And that makes you Bugs Bunny or Mrs. Bunny. You know, and that's the thing. Italian coffee, Illy and London. Like it's strong. It's really smooth, no bitterness. Now we have a coffee that a lady gave us that came from, let's go get a bag of it. I wanted to say like the Netherlands. And this stuff, it's really good, but man, it's got a kick. And it's best made in like a percolator. Flavored coffee is fascinating. I don't know. It's just when I drink a cup of coffee, I want a cup of coffee. When you start adding flavor, that just gives them a reason to jack up the price. But I get why people like them because some of it is actually pretty good. See, I've been a Maxwell House man for years. I like Maxwell House over Folgers. I'm one of those guys. I think Folgers leaves a bitter taste. If I'm out at Jemerson and pickly juice, my mom's ex-husband told me about the great Jack and Coke, and me and the captain. No room in my small freezer. Yeah, we need to get a new freezer because our freezer bit the dust in the fire. And we still haven't found one we liked. But we need to do it because I like having that beamer to pack that sucker up, hold us for a while. So did Dad, Pops. You see, that's the thing. I don't mind a decaf if I have. Like in the hospital, they make me drink decaf. And one day I threw a fit. I don't want this crap. Give me a real cup of coffee. Or I'm going to pull myself out of this bed. And I'm going to go down and I'm going to get me a real cup of coffee. They brought me a real cup of coffee. Everything was late. Now it all came at the same time. I am trying so hard. You guys are cranking tonight, man. Orient Express Coffee Mocha Java right now. Ooh, that kind of sounds good. They bought me a regular coffee. I was shocked. Really? In the hospital? They kept bringing me decaf, and I was throwing a fit. Give me a real this crap, man. Give me a coffee. After I started complaining, I was going to go down and get it myself. They were like, no. Nurse was like, oh, go see if it's okay to give it to you. I go, you better be okay to give it to me. You think I'm bad rocking in this bed now? That coffee is my calming. You want me to calm down? Give me a cup of coffee. Absolute. I'm going to say this. When it comes to vodka, I only want Russian. Though I've had my share of homemade potato vodka, and I didn't mind it either. And they got a kick. It was like drinking moonshine. On a nice night, Dad. Yeah, oh, I'm sure. You know the father. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, you know, when a hospital actually brings you a real cup of coffee when you're in a bed, it's pretty amazing because they usually bring you decaf. I threw a fit at the hospital over the coffee too. I'm thinking about making the trip to Virginia for my cousin's funeral. How's the weather going to be, Ghost Dragon? When's is it, honey? I'll check for you. I'll look on my radar. Virginia. Let me find out here, sweetie. What was the date? Give me a date. If you could, hon. This weekend? Because it shouldn't be dead. As far as it's looking right now, we're supposed to get snow all along there. You may see it. Now it's supposed to start snowing here. Looks like tomorrow and carry through to Friday afternoon, evening. But after that, it's kind of like off and on during the weekends and a little storm over the weekend. That means Monday or Tuesday. Then we start warming up. So if it's this weekend, you might have to take your time with the traveling and leave early. Okay, Cindy? Probably Friday. Yes, just be careful because there is snow coming in. And it will be chilly again for a little bit. We're going to get hit again, and then it chills out after the beginning of the next week. Just be careful when you drive. Take your time, leave early. Because it's supposed to start snowing here tomorrow night. But it's also supposed to start, it's moving across that way. So just be prepared. Take your time. Keep an eye on your weather report. Because you'll probably be going through the Appalachians. You know how the snowfall is in those areas. Up in those mountains, it can get pretty crazy. Usually it will be a little harder in there than it would be outside, How about 5 to 10 pots? I don't drink that many. I know I drink at least. Me and Dad share a pot in the morning, and then I may have a K-cup later after lunch if I eat lunch, and then we make like a half pot sometimes right before dinner, so we each have a cup after dinner, and then I sip on it the rest of the night. Sometimes coffee's the only thing that tastes good to me. I don't even drink pop like I used to. You see me drinking pop, it's probably the only can I've had in a while. Every so often I'll have one during the streams. But it's usually, my drinks are usually coffee, milk, or water. Or juice, like apple juice. I like orange juice or grape juice. Yeah, I don't want to end up mid the ditch. I might wait until Saturday, then the funeral is Monday. Yeah, just watch the weather because there is snow coming in tomorrow night. I know that Gemma's supposed to see it over the weekend. She's supposed to see it Friday morning because I was kind of hoping that she doesn't have another snow day because it'll drive her nuts. She's got so much work to do. I have one Dr. Pepper a day. I'm a pepper guy. I like my Dr. Pepper. But I don't. We get the boy Mountain Dew, which is almost as bad as Red Bull. But I might have one of his here and there. I think I had a can yesterday and the day before. No, I don't drink. When I had the throat done and all that surgery done, I wasn't allowed to have any carbonation and stuff like that. So it was kind of nice. It kind of broke me off the pop. You climb the walls too, Mike Roberts. Gabapentin, that's what they have my dad on. Yeah, you do need to cut back. That's way too much coffee. Even I am pretty careful about what I drink. But I do, no, when I was working in a restaurant, it's all I always had in my hand was a cup of coffee. I live on Mountain Dew. I had a feeling. Now I'm young and I can use a cup of coffee. Actually, like I said, I'm sure it's after midnight. Yeah, it's 12:30. I'm going to probably call it here pretty soon. All you wonderful people came in here toward the end there. Figured I'd let it run for a little bit longer. I got so much to do. Just a lot of phone calls to make. Check on people. You got to check on my aunt and a couple of my kids. My poor daughter's out in Kansas. They were getting slammed the last few days, so I need to check on them. Yeah, see, I drink a lot of water. Yeah. I always keep a frozen one as it thaws. And then, of course, my drink. This is always full of water. Hey, baby UFO, what's up? How you doing tonight? Hola to you, too. We're just hanging. No, see, I was always a mellow yellow guy. I always liked mellow yellow better than Mountain Dew. It's like I like Crush over Sunkissed. And we call it pop, but we don't call it soda. Gemma probably watching. It's pop. It's not pop. It's soda. Nectar of the gods. That's water. Sometimes I think I drink too much water, but you can never really drink too much water. Crush, definitely. And yes, it's pop. And she did that video and she goes, man, I think I wrote pop. And she said, no, it's soda. It's like, no, pop. We need to protect our clean water. Yes. I have filters I use. I do not drink water out of the tap, straight out of the tap anymore. I use filters and I magnetize it. I need to get a new one because I used to magnetize it. I'm just saying that would magnetize it, distill it and magnetize it. Ooh, that's probably the healthiest way to go. Yes, Surge. In fact, you can still find it. It's still out there. Yes, it is still out there. There's still people that make it. Yeah, filtered water is the way to go. If you can find a good filtering system, that's the way to go. Especially if you're drunk, if you're stuck drinking city water or municipal water, as I call it. I haven't drank water since I was a kid. That's not good. Actually, women should drink at least, was it 8 ounces of water a day? Yeah, 8 ounces or something like that of water a day. What is it? It's I'm just saying, when I get distilled water, it's a pellet, it has a magnet. And you put a magnet and it spins. And you can put a magnet in the water too, and it spins and it magnetizes the water. And there is a difference. You can tell the difference when you drink it too. You can find them, just look online. I know a couple of people that had them. Edna chases no one. They chase her. Remember that. Edna doesn't chase you. You chase her. No, I said that wrong. Edna doesn't chase no one. No one chases Edna. She chases them. And if she's chasing you, you better run past them. That all screwed up. You can tell I'm getting tired already. Like I said, it's been a weird. I got a lot done today, but it's just I got people on my mind and I'm trying to make sure everybody's good. I guess I care too much because I'm actually good. I'm happy, content, about as happy as I'm going to be. And that's pretty happy for me. We'll pull back a stub. A nub. Not a stub, a nub. That's funny. I am a little tired. It's been, but it's just, now last night I actually went to bed early. It was actually before midnight, which is amazing for me. But the problem was I was up every 15, 20 minutes, rocking so hard that I wake myself up. But I did get some sleep in there. And actually, a lot of times it's like that all night. And I just get like little naps. And then I finally get up and say, screw it, and walk around. And then I'll go to bed. And then I actually get it seems like the real sleep I get is between like 5 and 10. I'll get a couple hours in between there when I actually do go to back to when I actually get a solid sleep, even though my body's going. Do you lay in the cave or hang from the rafters? It depends on my mood. I mean, I do have a bed. I do like hanging upside down like a bat, but most dragons like to curl up in a corner somewhere, or on top of their treasure, bury themselves in their gold, and crash for a while. But there's been nights I've hung from the rafters many a times. In the days, many moons ago. I wonder what the doctor would give me. My nub. That's funny. You need a good nest. I would say something, but I'm not going to. I could use a good nest. Yes, I could. I love my nest here. It's not the nest. It's sometimes the loneliness that's missing from the nest. That's not in the nest. If that makes sense. You make your painkiller. I don't use Band-Aids, old shirt, and the duct tape. I had a friend. We were messing around. Split himself open pretty good. And I actually had a needle and I had a sewing kit in the car. And I literally sewed it up for him. He took the pain, man. I was pressed. But we had to get it stitched up. When I went to the hospital was like, I ain't touching that. That's perfect. You did a pretty good job for somebody who's never been a doctor. I was like, thanks. He goes, he's going to scar it, but it looks good. I'm not touching it. Just come back in a week and we'll cut it out and take the stitches out. Get out there and capture yourself a maiden ghost dragon. I'm working on it. I just pictured that. Hey, you're all my Valentines. I'm like Edna. You guys are my Valentines. But I appreciate it, Nicole. I do. Like I said, there's somebody out there for everybody. You just gotta know where to look. Sometimes they're standing right in front of you. You don't even know. Valentine's Day is coming up, isn't it? Yep, because I took a picture right after. I mean, it wasn't even New Year's yet. They already had the Valentine's candy up. I was like, holy crap. So is everybody doing anything special for them? I'll leave that question for it comes. I'm sure I'll probably be streaming that night. When is Valentine? What day is it on? Valentine this year is on a Wednesday. So I'll be streaming Valentine's Day night probably. Actually, my would have been, let me see, wait. The 7th, the week before that, I believe. Yep. 7 days before that would have been. What I'm thinking. About my 30-year wedding anniversary. If I had been still married. We were married the week before the Valentine. I don't think about that too much anymore. I wonder what I thought about that for. That's because one of the people I've been worried about is the ex and her hubby. They're going through some stuff too. Dealing with people. If they are invisible. So you'll be here? Yeah, I'll be here. Valentine's, I guarantee. It's a Wednesday night. I'll be here. Unless something very special happens, I'll be here. It's a Wednesday. Unless something happens, like I said, something happens to me or something very special happens by then, I'll be here. I mean, I hope nothing bad happens, but that could be possible too. That's why when I say see you on the flip side, hopefully tomorrow is always a gift for me. So, or for everybody actually, but that's why when I say it, sometimes I'll say maybe you'll see me on the flip side, or hopefully you'll see me on the flip side, or hopefully I'll see you on the flip side. That's what, because you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. Just know I'm very low maintenance. And he babysits kids, man. I'm glad everybody's hanging out. Now, all you people in the background watching, you ghosting, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for hanging. I do make it a point every so often throughout the stream to thank you folks for hanging out and listening. I know sometimes we're kind of goofy and funny, and sometimes we get on everything. I mean, everything Gambit's here. But this is what it's about, relaxing. Enjoy yourselves. But I am going to be calling it here really soon because it's 12:30 now. My brain's getting tired. I got so much on it. I got a lot of people I need to check on. Yes, hit that thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment. I didn't leave a comment last Wednesday. That was on me. But I usually even leave a comment in my own comment saying thank you, folks, for hanging out with me. I'll probably either, if I don't do it after the stream, I'll probably do it in the morning because I do appreciate you folks hanging with me. Might as well remember Gemma's book, Danger at Your Door, Encounters with the Black-Eyed Kids. It's on. It's out. This Kindle. The details should be in the description. Please, if you don't have a copy, make sure you get it. Mine's on the way finally, so I can't wait to read it. And the companion book should be out soon. Midnight Visitors. So when she starts promoting that, make sure you get a copy of that. And then her Encounter in the Woods. Excuse me again. That should be really good. So make sure you get on those. I'm not sure if Pixie's streaming tomorrow night. I haven't heard anything. So we'll go by there. But if not, I will see you all, you wonderful folks, Friday night for one card or intuitive one card oracles with Gemma. We'll have a good night. And then I'll be with you guys again on Saturday night at midnight for replays. And then Monday for her 2 premieres. 11 is the regular premiere, and then members only premiere at noon. But that is open to everybody. I don't It's a fun, great live chat is what we try to make it, Emmy. Everybody gets a chance to say whatever they need. As long as we keep it respectful and loving and a good time. You've seen, we talked about everything tonight again, especially medical stuff. We're all in the middle of it in one way or another. Try to lift each other up. But then like I said, back to the promos. Her 2 videos on Monday, 11 and noon. The members' videos are open for everybody, especially the premiere, so I hope to see you in chat. And then Tuesday talk, then me Wednesday. And then we'll go from there. Repeat and rinse, and repeat and rinse. But everybody have a wonderful night. And it's right. What I need to do right now is I need to get up and move around, change my shirts, kind of get comfortable, do a few things, try to get my ritual going here. Like I said, I went to bed. It was before midnight last night, and I did sleep off and on through the night. I did get the bulk of my sleep until in the morning, but at least I got some rest. I love you, dude. Be safe out there, Andrew. Andrew, Mike, Cindy, Nicole, Dira, Edna, Emmy, Lulu. Everybody have a wonderful night. All you folks hanging around chat that's booking now, I hope you have a wonderful night and a wonderful day tomorrow. And we'll see you on the flip side, if not tomorrow, Thursday. If not for Thursday night for Pixie, Friday night for Gemma. You guys all have a wonderful day tomorrow. We'll let you know as the day goes what's going on tomorrow night. Please be safe. Stay warm. Much love to you all you the ghosts out there watching. Please take care of each other and yourselves. And please have a good night. And I'll see you on the flip side. Maybe, hopefully, probably. Good night.